Arihi Om Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmikir Munisimhasya Kavita Vanacharinaha Shrunvan Rama Kathanadam Konayati Parangatim Namamitam Baradagrajam Tam Padambujam Yasya Pavitra Kirte Manam Shiva Shilayati Shrutinam Vacham Shiva Matkula Sambhavanam Namah Sabhayai. आज तो रामचंद्र प्रभु की आज्ञा और उसकी इच्छा से 20वीं कक्षा है. आज तो 20वीं दिन 5 महीने राम चरित्र का प्रवचन हिंदू टेम्पल ऑफ लबक में हो रही है. It's a very auspicious and important that we have been able to have this gathering for 20 weeks on Pad Pad और रसस्वाद से we are doing this satsang. So in any literature there are 3 things they give credit to. First is Vishaya Vailakshanyam, Vastu Vailakshanyam, Vaktru Vailakshanyam. But I always say there is a 4th important thing. Of course, wherever you talk about Rama Katha, for that matter any Katha on Paramatman, there is always Bhaktas there. And particularly in case of Rama Katha, so Pavanaputra Maruti, he is there. But still it is very important to have Shraddha. And Veda says Shraddha Bhagasya Murdini. There are quite a few people in this satsang who try to come. So this would not happen without the support of Astikas. So Srotru Vailakshanyam is also important. Vishaya Vailakshanyam, Vastu Vailakshanyam, Evam Vaktru Vailakshanyam. So people only say what this Grantha is about. That is Vastu. इस ग्रंथ में क्या वस्तु है? ये ग्रंथ तो राम के ऊपर है. सो विषय है राम. क्या वस्तु है? ये तो कवि, आदि कवि का रचन हुआ ग्रंथ है. सो दैट इज वस्तु संस्कृत में. और अलग अलग भाषाओं में है राम का चरित्र. सो दैट इज वस्तु. वक्तृ, हु सेज? वाल्मीकि सेज. इट्स नॉट गोमटम रामकुमार सेज, इट इज वाल्मीकि सेज. सो दैट इज वक्तृ. But there are Srotra. So it is also important to have Srota. So 20 weeks is something an achievement. Dhurlabho manusho deha dehinam chana bhanguraha tatrapi dhurlabham manye vaikuntah priyaha darshanam. Itna madhur vani hai Sukha Brahma ka. Dhurlabho manusho deho dehinam kshana bhanguraha. We don't know what will happen. Dhurlabho manusho dehaha. Even then dehinam kshana bhanguraha. We are like this bubble. Kshana bhanguraha. Tatrapi dhurlabham manye. Even in the case of Manushya Janma mein, Vaikuntha priyaha. To see those bhaktas who are devoted to Vishnu. Vaikuntha Priya Darshanam. So that is very important to see people who are coming. So where are we? So ये तो राम कथा अयोध्या कांड में है. So एक एक चैप्टर, एक एक सर्ग इस कांड में इतना बहुत बढ़िया गंभीर है. So even today, every day we think about Ramayana. So I think about Ramayana every day. Bhaktunko Granth, every day we think. And every day this Granth to itna amrit hai. Ye to amrit ka kunj hai. So they say that there is a saying that sagar ko gagar mein barna kya sakte hai nahi. You cannot put that the ocean in a pot. It is not possible. Valmiki ne itna kiya. Even today, what happened? We are going to see how Dasaratha ruled. And it happens even today. At the midnight yesterday, people were all twitchy up in Washington, D.C. And that showed the test of a leader. What did the leader do? The leader cajoled the other party, brought the other party to make this government functional. This is what Dasaratha does today. So this is so important that Valmiki Ramayana, it is not just a bhakti grantha, it is not a simple itihasa. It is for living. So tesham anjali padmani pragrihitani sarvashaha. So pratigrihyam abhravit raja tebhyaha priyahitam vachaha. So what happened? So Dasaratha was showcasing democracy. So what did he do? He proposed a bill. वो बिल तो राम का पट्टाभिषेक, यव्वराज पट्टाभिषेक. So Dasaratha wanted to crown Rama not as a Chakravarti but as a Yavvarajya. So he proposed the bill. Then all the Rajas and Amantrayas, all the Rajas and ministers discussed it, debated it, and they seconded it, and then they kept on debating. Once they debated, the bill has to pass before it gets into a law. So Dasaratha again asked, don't think that you are doing a favor to me because he is a son of Dasaratha Chakravarti, Rama is a son of Dasaratha Chakravarti. Don't think that you are doing a favor, or don't think that I will be unhappy if you don't support Rama. But then what happened? Immediately when Dasaratha said, this is what happened today, the government has to function. Right? So, what did they do? All the people, this is very important. Anjali paramo mudraha. So, this is very important. Chalati iti anjali. So, when you bow to somebody, the other people's heart melts and your heart melts. Chalati iti anjali. So, you show your obeisance. What did they do? Tesham anjali padmani prihitani prigrihitani. They showcased Prigrihitani Anjalim Padnani. They showed this mudra above their head. Who? The people who are gathered in that. Beautiful. It's a drama. It is not only kavyam, it is a drishya kavyam. Ramayanam is a drama. It's a drishya kavyam. Tesham Anjali Padnani. Padna. It's like Padma. People were so blossoming. So whatever their heart that was showing up in their face. Anjali Padnani Prigrihitani Sarvashaha, they were showcasing this. Oh Dasaratha, why did you ask us? Ichha mohi mahabagum raghuviram mahabhalam gajena mahatayantam ramam chatrahavritana kitna madhur anushtupai. Nothing can beat. So pratigrihya abhravit raja. Then he is responding. Dasaratha responds. Tebhyaha priyahitam vachaha. It was so music to the ears for Dasaratha. So he took the words, he took the answer. The answer was yes, in acclamation. Pratigrihya abhravit raja tebhyaha priyahitam vachaha. Tebhyaha priyahitam vachaha. The people were talking good things. They themselves wanted Rama to be their next king. Tesham anjali padnani prigrihitani sarvasha pratigrihyam abhravit raja tebhyaha priyahitam vacha aho asmi paramapritaha prabhava atulo mama yanme jeshtam priyam putram yavvarajyastam ichchaya. You wanted, that is the thing, democracy. I wanted, so I vetted it through, I made a motion. The other kings, subordinate kings, seconded the motion. You all debated, I vetted, then, but I will listen to you. What did he say? Yanme jeshtam priyam putram yavvarajyastam ichchaya. Tvam, you people wanted. It is not my wish, it is prajarajya. Yanme jeshtam priyam putram yavvarajyastam ichchaya. So it is so, aho bhagyam. So I thought it will pass. The bill will pass. Biden is relieved today, isn't it? At least for next 45 days. Similarly, ahosmi paramapritaha prabhavaha. You made me so prabhavaha. You made my day. Dasaratha says, prabhavaha atulo mama. There is nobody who is happy. Because what I wanted is not what I wanted you people wanted. Iti pratyarchayatan raja brahmananidam abravit vasittam vavadevancha tesham yeva upashrunvatam. So the bill was passed. It has been already signed. Dasaratha agrees, so it is again signed into a law. So Rama is going to be the Yuvaraja. But the twist is going to come. Watch. So iti pratyarchatan raja, then Raja pratyarchatan. So Raja was very respectful. Then he says, okay, the bill is enacted into law. Somebody has to execute. So if the bill was not enacted today, you are in Veterans Affairs, so you won't get next month's salary, I suppose. So somebody has to execute it. The Veterans Affairs Secretary has to execute it. So what is he doing? Everything what that is done there, we follow even today. That is Ram Katha. Right? So what did he say? He is asking two people to execute his wish. Who are the two people? Vasishtaha, Vamadevaha. See? Motion, debate, signed to law, then the law has to be executed. 4 phases of democracy Dasaratha shows. Iti pratyarchayatan raja brahmanan idam abravit. He is talking to the people who will execute, his secretaries per se. Vasittam vavadevancha tesham ye iva upashru. They were listening carefully. Upashrunvatam. They were listening to what the people have been debating. Then the law has been passed. So then what they wanted to know what Dasaratha is going to say. Upashrunvatam vasittam vamadevam cha. Then, okay, when did this happen? Beautiful, look at this. When did this, all these things were happening in the month of Chaitra on the day of Punarvasu. It was the exactly 26 years before Rama was born. There is no mention about Dasaratha or others celebrating the birthday, so that was not there. So there is a saying that in birthday you don't do any other things apart from dhyayan. Because what happened? God has given you one more year to survive, one more day to survive. So on birthday, Sanatana Dharmato, you have to contemplate and you have to dedicate that day to puja. So that is what, there is no mention that these things happened on the day of Punarvasu in Chaitra Masa, which is nothing but the annual birthday of Rama. Valmiki makes it a point not to celebrate Rama's birthday, rather to celebrate Rama's birthday in a different way, to anoint. So there is a very good reference. Then, Chaitra Sriman Ayam Masaha Punya Pushpita Kananaha. When did these discussions happen? All these bills were debated and it was passed on Chaitra Masa Punarvasu Nakshatra, the day, the birth star day of Sri Ramachandra. Chaitra Sriman Ayam, because it is Sriman Masa, because it is that month, it is that day on the Punarvasu Rama was born 26 years back. This was happening on the 27th birthday of Rama. Okay, 14, yeah, it was happening on the 14th. Yeah, Rama ruled. Yeah, Rama was married on the 14th year, then he lived for 12 years, so 14 plus 26, 12 is 26 years have gone. This is happening on the Chaitra Masa on the 27th year, when the 27th year was born on Rama. This we have to know. Chaitra Sriman, because this Masa, Chaitra is Sriman, because 26 years back it was that day Kausalya Janayatu Ramam. Kausalya gave birth to Rama, who is Vishnur Ardham. He is nothing but Vishnu. Then, exactly 27th year from the date of his birth on the Chaitra Masa on Punarvasu Nakshatra, the law was passed to make Rama Yavaraja. But he was not crowned on that day. That is very important. You don't do anything apart from Pujanan to Devata on that day, because 1 year has gone. It is his mercy that we are going to step into another year. Navo navo bhavati jayamano nam ketu rishasam edyagre bhagandeve. He has given us one more bhiksha. Right, so Chaitra Sriman, that is the reason it is called Sriman. Chaitra Sriman ayam masaha punya. It is very punya, pavana. Pushpita kananaha. It was a spring day. Pushpita kanan, everywhere blossoming. Yavarajyaya ramasya sarvam yeva upakalpyatam. So Yavarajyaya Ramasya. So I have decided on this Chitra Masa, on Punarvasu Nakshatra, that Ram be anointed as a Yuvaraja. Rajnyastu uparate vakye. So then when the law is passed, people sign in the White House, Rose Garden or somewhere, they distribute pen to everybody. He writes, Rajnyastu uparate. By the time the Raja made this into law, uparate vakya, even before the Raja finished, uparate vakya, janagosho mahanabhut. Janagosho, people started thumping their benches or clapping. Janagosho mahanabhut on Punarvasu Nakshatra. After Punarvasu, what happens? The next star after Punarvasu is Pushya Nakshatra. Pushya Nakshatra, Sati Devata is Brihaspati. Jnana ka Devata, Brihaspati. So, on the day, next day, tomorrow, Swa Prabhate, tomorrow, in the morning of tomorrow, where Pushya Nakshatra comes, Pushyato itna Jnana ka Swarupa. पुनर्वसु के बाद में आता है पुष्य नक्षत्र में, because on the day of Punarvasu you don't celebrate any other thing, because it is his birthday, so the people don't celebrate anything on their birthday, right? We have to remember, because we have to pray, so our time has to dedicate towards God and good things for others, not for self. So Chaitra Sriman Ayam Masaha Punyaha Pushpita Kanana Yavarajyaya Ramasya Sarvam Eva Upakalpyat Sarvam Eva Upakalpyatam. Let's do whatever is necessary to crown him as Yuvaraja. Rajnyastu Uparate Vakye Janagosho Mahanabhutu. Beautiful Sanskrit slogan. Even listening is Sarva Pavanam. So the same phrase in Bhalakanta, which Sarga? 18th Sarga mein the Valmiki writes, Tatascha dvadase mase chaitre navamike titau nakshatre adhiti daivatye swaswanteshu panchasu graheshu karkate lagne vakpati induna saha. Even on the day when he was born 26 years ago, in the Chaitra Navamititi on Punarvasu Nakshatru, Brihaspati was there. So tomorrow is going to be the total day of Brihaspati. On Pushya day, on Chaitra Masha, Sukla Pakshame, my son is going to be crowned. Graheshu Karkate Lagne Vakpati Induna Saha Prodhyamane Jagannatham Sarvaloka Namaskritam Kausalyat Janayat Ramam Sarvalakshana Samyutam Vishno Ardham Mahabhagam Putram Aikshvakunandanam. Words tear in your eyes. Look at this sloka. Lohitaksham Mahabhagum. Lohitaksha, he is like a golden eyes. Lohitaksham Mahabhagum Raktahaushtam Dundubiswanam. His beautiful cherry red lips. Raktahaushtam Dundubiswanam. When he talks, it is firm. Tatascha dvadashe mase chaitre navamike titau nakshatre aditi daivatye swa uccha samsteshu panchasu graheshu karkate lagne vakpati induna saha prodhyamane jagannatham sarvaloka namaskritam kausalyat janayat ramam sarvalakshana samyutam vishno ardham mahabhagam putram aikshvakunandanam lohitaksham mahabhagum raktahaushtam dundubiswanam. Isn't it? 1 hour goes like this. So then people, they were determined that my wish, our wish is going to be accomplished. So the Raja let it. So standing ovation. The Raja let this release continue for some time. Shanaihi tasmin prashante. So slowly. Shanai means slowly evading. That is why Shananaiswara. So he will erade things from you. Evade and it will erade. So Shani, the name comes because if something is going to go away, it is called Shani. So slowly these people were coming into senses. The clapping stopped. Shanaihi tasmin prashante cha janagosho jana. After he let them enjoy and relish, as slowly the sound was going down. Shanais tasmin prashante che janagoshe janadipa vasishtam munishardulam raja vachanam abravit. Then he faces Vasishta and he says, please start. Right. Abhishekaya Ramasya yat karma saparichadam. Abhishekaya Ramasya. Whatever has to be done, execution comes. Law has been passed, immediately, don't waste time. Mabhut kalam, don't waste time. Time when it's gone, time is so precious, you can't get back. So, what is it? Abhishekaya Ramasya yat karmasa parichadam. Parichadam means all ancillary things, associated thing, all the paraphernalia. You can take it less. Tad adhya bhagavan sarvam ajna payitum arhasi. Immediately, hey Vasishtha Maharishi, tell what all has to be done. I have passed the law, but I don't know how much I should distribute to each department. Okay? We fought. In next 45 years, 45 days, we will try to struggle whatever it is. But until then, the money has to be distributed. So each secretaries have to now see what has come and what has not come. How can I manage? Same thing he says. Tad adhya bhagavan sarvam ajna payitum arhasi tat sutrva bhumi palasya vasishto dvijasattama adidesha agrato rajya. Then he is distributing it to under secretaries. They were all standing in front of Vasishta. Now that the Raja has passed, I don't know when he is going to crown, so I should be very alert. Adidesha agrato rajyaha adidesha. As soon as Vasishta said, Vasishta adidesha means adesha came to give. The verb form of adesha is adidesha. Adidesha agrato rajnyastitani yuktani kritanjali. Yuktani means the people who will execute. Kritanjali, they were all standing. Okay, now that everything is done, the work of Raja is done. The work of the Congress people is done. Now the work is for the secretary reverse. So these people are standing to execute. What did they say? Then distribute wealth. So the distribution comes. The money has to be distributed, right? So Suvarna, Dini, Ratnani, Balini, Sarva Aushadirapi, Shukla Malyam Chalajam Cha, Pritaksha Madhusarpishi. Beautiful. What are all the things? Good things have to be distributed. Suvarnadini, Ratnani, Balini. Balini means food, Bali. Suvarnadini, Ratnani, Balini, Sarva Aushadirapi. There are people who are ailing. So please find some Aushadi and distribute it. Shuklama Alyamcha, and then distribute clothes, but they have to be white and pure and clean. Valmiki insists that. Suklamalyam, Shuklamalyam means mala. Beautiful blossomed flowers. Give it to Lajamcha. Lajam means the puffed rice. Lajamcha, Pritaksha, Madhu Sarpishi. Madhu Sarpishi means Madhu Parka. Madhu plus Ghritam plus Payas. You give it to people. So all good things have to be distributed. And the other thing is very beautiful. He says, Dasaratha made it a point to go and get clean vastra. Ahatani cha vasamsi. Ahatani means freshly stitched. Clean. Ahatani cha vasamsi ratam sarva ayudhanyapi. If there are warriors, give them new arms. Ahatani cha vasamsi ratam sarva ayudhanyapi chaturanga balam chaiva gajam cha shubhalakshanam. What happens? If you have a presidential inauguration, what do? You do all preparation, right? So that's what they say. Ahatani cha vasamsi ratam sarva yudanyapi chaturanga balam chaiva gajam cha shubhalakshanam. You do parade, subhalakshanam. That is what it is. Just to showcase. Chamaravyajane svete. Then give fan to everybody. Because it is Chaitra Masa. So Dasaratha orders, give chamara to everybody. Chamaravyajane svete. Pure white chamara, white fan, give it to people. Dvajam chatram chapandram, give white umbrella. And Valmiki makes a point. How many umbrellas he distributed? He distributed hundreds of umbrellas. Shatam cha shata kumbhanam agnivarchasam. Kumbhanam agnivarchasam. He distributed pots with water made of gold, which were shining like Agni. Shatam cha shata kumbhanam agnivarchasam hiranya shringa rishabam samagram vyagra charmacha. He also distributed tiger skin, but pure tiger skin with no blemishes. That is, his samagram means no problem. He didn't get the tiger skin from some ailing tiger. So it is a pure uniform tiger skin he get. Hiranya shringam rishabam samagram vyagra charmacha upastapayata prataragya agnagaram mahipate. Make sure you all, after doing all this, upastapayata prataha, tomorrow morning, make sure you all assemble where? Agnyagaram Mahipate. When Raja is doing his Agni, he has to do Prata Agni Santanam. For that, you all assemble tomorrow. So what is the indication? So the Yavarajya Patyabhishekam is going to happen tomorrow. Then he says, okay, I forgot to tell something. Prashastam Annam Gunavat. Beautiful. You give quality food. Prashastam Annam Gunavat Annam. Don't give bad rice. Tejal does no, like good rice. So likewise, Prashastam Annam Gunavat Dadi Chira Upachesanam. Dadi Chira Upachesanam. So give rice, on top of it also put some ghee there, and then also put some dadi. You make dadi annam, right? You make curd rice and distribute to Dvijanam Shata Sahasre Yat Prakamam Alam Bhaveti. Yat Prakamam Alam Bhaveti. Keep on giving until they say, I am full, don't give me any more. Prakamam, I don't need any more. Kamam, prakamam, I am satisfied. Prakamam, I am fully satisfied. Kamam, prakamam. Shrestha kamam iti prakamam. So I am fully satisfied. Prashastamannam gunavat dhadikchiropachesanam dujanam shatasahasre yat prakamam alam bhavet. Alam means satisfied. Enough. Abadyantam patakascha rajamargascha chityatam. Then you start preparing for tomorrow's thing. What he says, just like we do in India, it is much more. If there is an election, if there is an inauguration, they hang all these toranas. No. Whereas here you don't see that, but in India and other places it is very important that you hang all your names and photos and everything. So abhadyantam patak. Pataka means all this signage. Abhadyantam patakascha rajamargascha chityatam. You make this rajamarga. I go every year to many times to Ahmedabad. I have been going since Modi ji has been the chief minister. Many times he had invited me to Vibrant Gujarat. So in those days, I am talking 10-15 years back, I was going there many times. Many of his chief secretaries are friends of mine anyway. So the streets used to be so clean, right? Likewise, why? You have to clean the roads. Chityatam rajamargam. Abhadyantam patakascha rajamargascha chityatam. Chityatam means marjanam karo. Clean roads. Sarvecha tala vachara ganikascha swalankritaha kakshyam. Then Vasishtha and Dasaratha says where you have to arrange, which street. So it is like circumambulation. So the palace will be there, then surrounded by one street, surrounded by one street. All these have to be arranged in the second street, not very close to the palace. That also he says. Sarvecha tala vachara ganikascha swalankritaha. Tala vachara means musicians who play the tala, tambura and all the thing. Ganika means dancers. Swalankritaha, they are beautifully dressed and ornamented musicians and ganika. But make sure they are in the second round, second boundary. Kakshyam dvitiyam asadya tishtantu nripaveshmanaha. Veshmana mane palace. Griha. Here you have to take it as nripaveshmanaha. So it is palace. So kakshyam dvitiyam asadya tishtantu nripaveshmanaha. So the execution, how meticulous Valmiki says, what is the reason? Why he is taking so much time? Because that is Ramakatha. Dhirga asid bhaddaha. Then make sure next very close to the palace, Dhirga asibaddaha. Asimane sword. So then make sure the armed personnel are standing very close to Raja. Dhirga asibaddaha yodascha sannadha Mrishtavasasa. Sannadha means well protected. So make sure the warriors are well protected. They are standing close in the Pahali Sreni mein. Dusri Sreni mein, all the entertainment, let it happen. But guard the Raja or the Yavaraja. Dhirga asi baddha yodascha sannadha mrishtavasasaha. All are dressed in their uniform. Mrishtavasasaha. Vasam mane cloth. Right, Vasamsi Jirnani, right, in Gita says. So Vasasaha, Mrishta Vasasa. Mrishta Vasasana, you can take it starched, right? Perfect. You should take it like that. In today's parlance, it should be starched cloth. This Sarga. Mrishta Vasasaha Maharajanganam Sarve. All these people have to be in the Maharajanganam. where Raja is going to be there. All the entertainment, let it happen. When people are coming to watch, let them get relished. Then when they come to the actual place in Maharajanganam, the things have to happen. So you warriors guard this Maharajanganam. Maharajanganam sarve pravishantu mahodayam. Mahodayam mane sambrama. Ye sambrama, when all the people come, when the things are going to happen, it has to be serious act. So, Maharajanganam sarve pravishantu mahodayam evam vyadishya viprautau kriya tatra sunishtitau chakrastu chaiva yachesham parthivaya nivedyacha. So, when these Vasishtha and Vamadeva tried to tell all this, it was done immediately. Evam vyadishya viprautau. It's a dvivachanam. Viprau mane either Vasishtha or Vamadeva. So they both were telling all this, where these things should happen, what should be given to people, because the act has to be serious. Time is running away. That night is going away. The next morning is to come. Evam vyadishya. Vyadishya means on taking the instruction. Evam vyadishya viprautau kriya tatra sunishtitau. Sunishtitau viprau. Sunishtitau means they are very attentive. Nishtha sunishtita. They are very attentive people. They are meticulous planner. Chakrastu chaiva yachesham parthivaya nivedyacha. All these people who are doing the execution, they let the king know parthivaya nivedyata. Then they handled it immediately. Then all this happens. Rama is not even knowing anything. Rama is in his palace. Then comes the next thing. So Dasaratha did everything without even telling Rama. He was just, how much? He was just 26-year-old man. Sita say, Lakshmana. Abhi to Bharata aur Shatrugna not there. They are in the Kaikeya Rajya. Tataha sumantram dhyutiman raja vachanam abravit. Then this information has to go to Rama. He is a young man. He didn't even think that he will one day rule. Right? Tataha sumantram dyutiman raja. Dyutiman raja. The Raja was very meticulous and astute. Buddhi yukto jahati iha ubhe sukruta dushkrute tasmat yogaya yujyasva yoga karmatu kaushalam. Vasudev ka vakya kya hai? Yoga karmashu kausalam kushalam karma yogam iva. As long as you are able to do karma with such perfection, such meticulousness, then it is nothing but yoga. Yoga karmashu kaushalam. वासुदेव कहता है द्वितीय अध्याय में गीता में बुद्धि युक्तो जहाति इह उभे सुकृत दुष्कृते. It is only using your buddhi. Iha, इस लोक में सुकृत दुष्कृत, you are able to differentiate good deed and bad deed, but as long as you are able to do your duty, don't worry about anything. I had to drop my son in soccer game, rushed because 6 o'clock. That is karma, karmani eva. We have to do. Once you agree, do. Tasmat yogaya yujyasva yoga karmashu kaushalam. So dhyutiman, kaushala karma, jnata iva dhyutiman. So the one who does, like Raja or Deepak, they know, right? They come always. Mandira marjanam. They all come. They take it as their second home. Right? Aap aur aap. Raja bhai, Deepak bhai. दोनों करता है ना, वो द्युति है. ततः सुमंत्रम सुमंत्रम द्युतिमान. Raja, look at it. वो मेरा वाक्य नहीं, राजा भाई, वो वाल्मीकि कहता है. ततः सुमंत्रम द्युतिमान राजा. I don't know why he didn't put Deepak. Okay. Tataha sumantram dyutiman raja vachanam abravit Rama kritatma bhavata shigram aniyatamiti. Hey Rama, dyutiman raja, dyutiman Rama. You can take either way. So the astute Dasaratha asked. Who? Asked Sumantra. He is a senior minister. He asked Sumantra to go and get Rama. He was in his Antapura. He was in his palace. Udyan वन में है. ततः सुमंत्रम द्युतिमान राजा वचनम ब्रवीति रामा कृतात्मा भवता शीघ्रमानीयतामिति. So go bring my son Rama. Satate iti pratignyaya sumantro rajasashanati. Rajasashanati sumantraha. Once the Raja dictated, Rajasashanati sumantraha Ramam tatranayam chakre ratena ratinambaram. He brought him in the chariot. Whom did he bring? Valmiki says, because Rama is also very good in driving the chariot. Ratinambaram Ramam tatranayam chakre. He brought beautiful slokas. Ata tatra samasinat tada Dasaratham rupam. Then he says, by the time Rajas from eastern direction, Rajas from western direction, Radhas from northern direction, Radhas from southern direction, and even foreign nation Rajas, Mlecha Aryascha Yecha Anye Vane Shailantavasinaha. Then all the people, Anyaha, even common people all came. Mlechaha, there is a Rajya called Mlecha Rajya, Arya Rajya. Anya Desh mein Van se, Van our Shail se, hill se, our forest se, people came. Upacharam Chakrire, Sarve Upacharam Chakrire. Everybody came and assembled, and they were looking for the minute when Rama is going to enter action. Rama is going to come into the palace. Upasancha Chakrire Sarve. Then what it is? Like when Rama comes, Dasaratha was sitting in his throne. It is like as if like Vasavo Vasavam Yata. Like Indra being assisted by lot of other devatas, Agni, Marutu, Vayu, Varuna. Likewise, all the other Rajas from eastern direction, western direction, northern direction were sitting, and they were all looking at Ram coming. Ram ka pravesh to देखते हैं तेषां मध्ये स राज ऋषिः मरुताम् इव वासवः प्रासादस्थो रथगतां ददर्शायान्तमात्मन् प्रासादस्थो रथगतम्. So but Raja dig Dasarath ka, because he, for some reason his heart was telling something, so he was looking at the rathagatam, on the chariot pathway. Prasadasto means in his place. He was sitting in his assembly. Rathagatam dadarshana yantam atmajam. He was looking whether my son will come. Hey Ram. Beautiful sloka. 2 slokas. How was he coming? How was this Rama coming? Valmiki, nobody can beat these phrases. Listen. Gandharva Raja Pratimam Loke Vikyata Paurusham Dirghabahum Mahasatvam Mattamatanga Gamini. Matanga means elephant. Matta means very brave elephant. Mattamatanga Gam. Ram was walking. He didn't know, so he was just walking. Like this, when the Gaj walks on the street, that itself is a beautiful thing with bells ringing. So Rama was coming. Valmiki says that Mattamatanga Gamini. Gamini means walking elephant. Young, beautiful elephant coming. How was he? Gandharva Raja Pratimam Loke. He was like a Gandharva Raja even here. Look at this marble statue here. Gandharva Raja Pratimam Loke Vikyata Pau. By then he had already established his Paurusha. Right? He had established his Paurusha already, because he had taken the Shiva Dhanushu, broken it. He had taken Vishnu Dhanushu of Parasurama and broken it. So Vikyata Paurushaha Dirghabahum. Only a man with Dirghabahu up to Ajanubahum Aravinda Talayataksham Ramam Vajeshyamalam. Dirghabahum Mahasatvam Adviraha Mahasatvam Mattamatangagaminim Chandrakantananam. He was so cool like Chandrakantananam. Chandrakantananam Ramam Ativa Priyadarshanam. We have to memorize these slokas. Chandrakantananam Ramam Ativa Priyadarshanam Rupa Audharya Guna. Not only don't think that he only has a beautiful looks. Audharya Gunam. He is Dayalu hai. Rupa Audharya Gunaihi. Then the phrase. Pumsam Drishti Chitta Apaharinam. Even men will go by looking at Rama. Pumsam Drishti Chitta. Aaj to tejal aayi. So we have to make sure this is good. So next class she will come. Rupa Audharya Gunaihi Pumsam Drishti Chitta Apaharinam. Beautiful. Pumsam chitta drishti apaharinam. That means everybody is Pumsa. So every Atma has to see and has to imbibe Rama. That is what it is. So that is the Gopya Artha. Good Artha is, Vyangya Artha is, every Atma has to dedicate their senses towards the Lord. So Drishti Chitta Apaharinam. How is it? When Dasaratha and the people saw Rama coming, it was to those people who are starving in a hot summer, like we went through. We went through 100 degrees for 40 days or so, no? So it was so scorching hot summer. In that time, if there is any rain, Valmiki says that garma abhi tapta garma abhi tapta parjanyam khladayantam iva praja. What a beautiful simile. In a hot summer, if somebody sees rain, farmers wanted it. Garma abhi tapta parjanyam khladayantam iva praja na tatarpa samayayantam pashyamano naradipa. It was like in a hot summer, the rain pouring. Likewise, Dasaratha and the people were able to see Rama coming. How was he? Gandharva Raja Pratimam Loke Vikyata Paurusham Dirgabahum Mahasattvam Mattamadangagaminam Chandrakantananam Ramam Ativa Priyadarshanam Rupa Audarya Gunaihi Punsam Drishti Chittam Apaharinam Garmabhitaptaha Parjanyam Hladayantam Iva Prajaha Na Tatarpa Samayantam Pashyamano Naradipaha. So he came. This is a very beautiful scene of Ram's entry. O Raji Vaksha, O Raji Vaksha. Tyagaraja sings in Arbi Raga. O Raji Vaksha, who are you? Who are you? Mavara Suguna Umavara Sannuta O Raji Vaksha. O Raji Vaksha. As if Dasaratha is coming, Ye Rajivaksha, Ye Ram with Padmaksha. Who are you? Mahavara, you are the Pati of Sri Mahalakshmi. Mahavara, Mahavara Suguna. You are Suguna, Guna ka Sagar, Guna ka Bandar. Mahavara Suguna, Umavara Sannuta. You are the deity who is worshipped by Umavara. Who is Umavara? Shiva. Bhagavat says Spasht. Vaishnavanam Yata Sambhu. If you are telling you are a Vaishnava, you have to be like Yata Shambhu. Paramam Vaishnavanam Yata Sambhu. Bhagavatam finishes like that. So, what did he say? Mahavara Suguna Umavara Sannuta Vora Jivacha. Then Dasaratha says, O Rajivaksha. So likewise Rama is coming. Satam Kausalam Kailasha Sangabham Prasadam Narapungava Aruroha Nrupam Drashtam Sahasutena Raghava. Then when Rama enters, so Dasaratha was longing to see Rama, and Rama was also longing to see Dasaratha, and the description is Dasaratha was like Shiva sitting in Kailasha Parvata. Satam Kailasha Sringabam Prasadam Narapungava Arurohan Rupam Drishtam Sahasutena Raghavatam Društva Pranatam Parshve Kritanchali Putam Nripaha Grihyanjalau Samakrishya Sasvaje Priyamatmajam. This is what it is. So when you see somebody, what they say in the Western world, shake, but shake firmly. This is Dasaratha does that. Grihyanjalau samashkrishya. He pulls Rama. Rama was bowing. Abhivadya, Vasishta, Maitra, Varana, Kaundanya, Triya, Rishehe, Pravaranvitaha, Vasishta Gotrodbhavasya, Dasarathi Ramaha, Asmi Boho. He was telling that to his father. Then he lifts him. Grihyanjalau samashkrishya and pulls him. Samashkrishya. He pulls him. Beautiful word. And sasvaje. Sasvaje means to embrace. Gadam. Gadam sasvaja. Beautiful sarga. Samaskrishya sasvaje. Priyamatmajam. He is so priya. He is a Priyamatmajam sasvaja. He embraced. Rama embraced only a couple of people. That embrace is talked so much is about Maruti. What is the greatest gift Maruti got? Parishashvaja. And Rama got the greatest gift. That is the first alinganam of Sita Ma, openly in a public. Sita comes. When Karadushanas were defeated by Rama in Aranyakanda, she comes. Tam drittva shatruhantaram. Tam drittva shatruhantaram. So when she saw her husband defeating Parishasvaja, so she went and did that alinganam. Tam drittva shatruhantaram. That's a beautiful thing. So immediately Rama's body were all in blood, because even Lakshmana did not come to help. It was Rama alone. 14,000 soldiers of Karadushana, she went and did that embrace. So this embrace is very important. So don't take it lightly. Grihyanjalau samashkrishya sasvaje priyatatmajam tadasana varam prapya vyadipayata raghava swayeva prabhaya meruhu udaye vimaloravi. Beautiful. I think only Kalidasa can say Upama, but this Sarga is Upama after Upama. So then what? Tadasana varam prapya. Then he gave an equal seat. Dasaratha gave tad asanam afterwards. Asana varam. Very good. Varam asanam prapya. Vyadipayata raghava. He was shining by sitting by his side of his father. How was it? In the morning, in the Himalayas, as if sun is coming. In the morning, Prabhate. Udaye Vimalo Ravihi Meru. It's like in the Himalayas, you see, even in West Texas, it's beautiful sunrise. At 7:30 now, you could see the end of the world because it's a flat land and the sun is rising. Udaye Meru. Meruhu Udaye Vimala Ravihi. So he was shining like as if that new sun is coming, and then it is on the horizon on the Himalayas, Meru. Tena vibrajata tatra saha sabhapi vyarochata vimala graha nakshatra sharadi dyau iva induna. So another upama he gives. In the Sharat Kala, when the water is all swachha, vimala graha nakshatra sharadi dyau iva induna. On a Sharat Kala mein, when the waters are all flowing in a Prashant mein, in Tulamas mein, when the waters are flowing, Sharat mein, Sharat Chandra, Sharat Kal mein, Chandra to close to the earth. If you know Jyotish, you will know Sharat Chandra. So Sharat Kal mein, Sharat Ritu mein, Chandra to so close to the earth, so it is very cool and you see the full moon. So Sharadhi Dyauhu Iva Induna. In the sky, in the Sarat Kala, you can see as if you can go and catch the Indu. Sharadi Dyauhu Iva Induna Tam Pashyamano Nripati Tusho Tutosha Priyamatmajam. Then he says, the third alanga. So then Dasaratha says, today I dressed well. When I looked at my mirror, Alanka Alankritam Iva Atmana. He thinks Rama has dressed. I thought that I am the only one who dresses well. It's like Krishna. Krishna always takes pride in dressing. So he won't go. In Dwarka, there's a saying, in Bhagavad also it comes. So Krishna always, when he goes to the court, he goes and sees before Aina many times. And Rukmani also fuels the fire. Each one comes and gives him the shringar. Then he used to get his keychain. And he will go, hey Rukmani, where is my keychain? So he... Look, same thing, that is Shrinkar. Even though Dwarkadishka, wo chabi hai. So, Alankritam iva atmanam adarsha tala samstitam. Adarsha tala samstitam means, adarsha stala means mirror. Adarsha tala samstitam alankritam iva atmanam. He is dressed. So, what are the three upamas? He says it is like shining sun rising on Himalayas. And the second upama is Sharad Kal mein Chandra Jaisa. And third one, beautifully ornamented and dressed Dasaratha Chakravarti where Rama was sitting. Then Dasaratha started smiling. So he says, Uvacha idam vacho raja devendram iva Kashyapaha. So the Raja starts talking to his son as if Kashyapa Muni is talking to Devendras. Lot of upamas in this. Jeshtyam asi me patnyam sadrishyam sadrishaha sutaha. You are the son of my eldest wife. Jeshtyam asi, you. Me patnyam among my wives. Sadrishyam sadrisha sutaha utpannastvam gunasreshto mama ramatmaja priyaha. Don't think it is because of your beauty or because of your valor I'm trying to crown you. Gunashreshtam. Utpannastvam gunashreshtaha mama rama atmaja priyaha yataha tvaya praja imaha swagunaihi anuranjita. Why are people attracted to you, Rama? Of course, you are Rama. Alagalalla latagagana aranmuni etupungano. Alagalalla latagagana aranmuni etupungano. Even though people like Viswamitra, everybody gets attracted with your braids, not that it is your guna. Anuranjitaha, not only Ranjita, Anuranjita, they are flabbergasted with your guna. Yataha tvaya prajaha. Imaha prajaha, these people. Imaha prajaha swagunai. It is inherent character of yours. That is swagunai anuranjita tasmatvam pushya yogena. That is the reason. Don't get carried away by your beauty. Don't get carried away by your valor. It is because of your inherent nature. There are a couple of shlokas. We'll finish it if you go on the fourth gear. So, yatastvaya prajaha ima swagunaihi. Inherent nature, innate nature. Anuranjita tasmatvam pushya yogena. Yesterday was, how did we come across that all these things are happening on Punarvasu Nakshatra? Because it is the first reference here. Valmiki says, Pushya Yogena. When yoga means Yujmane Sambandh. Yujmane Devata Pujanam. Yujmane Sambandh. Yujmane Yajana. So when there is Pushya Nakshatra is going to come into confluence with full moon, Pushya Yogena. Tasmatvam pushya yogena yavvarajyam avapnuhi. Pushya yogena. So tomorrow is the day when Pushya Nakshatra is going to come in confluence with the full moon. In that day you are going to, because it is Sukla Paksha, it is growing. So Pushya yogena yavvarajyam Yavvarajyam avapnuhi. You will, it is second person, you will get it. So then he says, beautiful, this is Dasaratha Gita, 5 slokas. This is the only place where Dasaratha says how to a man should live. Kamastvam prakrityaiva vinito gunavanasi. So prakrityaiva vinitaha. You have to be subdued. No gamand, don't be gamandi. Prakrityaiva vinito gunavanasi. Gunavatyapi tu snehat. That is the reason. You have grown to be a yuva. So now I am not your father. Valmiki says that I am your friend. When son goes to college, he becomes your friend. Millie, na, your daughter, na, she is your sister and friend. See, Gunavatyapi tu, since you understand the Laukika things, Gunavatyapi tu snehat. Putra vakshyami te hitam. So don't think that I am instructing you. Consider me as your friend. In Tamil there is a saying, Tolukku minjinal thodan. If a son height is above your shoulder, he is no more your son, he is your friend. Tol, mane bahu. Tolukku minjinal thodan. Say same thing. Kamastvam prakrityaiva vinito gunavanasi gunatvatyapi tu snehat putra vakshyami te hitam. I am only going to tell you as a friend because these things will help you in the long run. Bhuyo viniyamastaya. Bhuyo upari. Always show your down to earth attitude. Bhuyo vinayamastaya bhava. Always be down to earth. Vinayam astaya bhava. Bhuya. Always. Bhuyo vinayam astaya bhava. Nityam jitendriyaha. This is Gita for Dasaratha. Nityam jitendriyaha. Don't yield to your temptations. Bhuyo vinayam astaya bhava. Nityam jitendriyaha. Kamakroda samuttani. Kamakroda samuttani. Tyajetha vyasanani cha. Kamakroda vyasanani. It is because of your kama, it is because of your want, it is because of your anger, you will lead to lot of suffering. So give up your kama krodha. Kama krodha samuttani tyajetha vyasanani. Vyasanani means sorrows. Vyasanani cha. Then for people who can see, for people who cannot see your good deeds, always try to do your good deeds. Parokshaya vartamano vritya pratyakshaya tata. Don't think that you only have to give and make a public speech and give, I gave this much, I gave this much, I gave this much. You people are doing so much. Nobody knows what Ramkumar has given or done. We don't know. That is parokshaya. So try to give even if people are not seeing you. Beautiful. Parokshaya vartamano vritya pratyakshaya tata. But in places where you have to show that you are doing good things to motivate others, do. But in most cases, the right hand should not know left hand what gives, left hand should not know what right hand gives. So, amatya prabritihi sarva prakritischa anuranja. If you are like that, don't say that I gave this, I gave this, I did this. If you keep on giving without left hand knowing what right hand does, and what right hand does without knowing left hand, all the people, even people with power, amatya prabritihi sarvaha prakritischa, even common people and people with power, they will like you if you don't show that you are the only one doing. Then koshtagara ayudagaraihi kritva sannichayan bahun tushtan anurakta prakirtiyah palayati medinim. You should make the yashchakar full, and you should always give to people, then everybody will be following you. Tasya nandati mitrani labdva amurtam iva amaraha. If you are able to give things without boasting yourself, it is like people will like you as if they have gotten, like the devas got amrita. Tasmat tvam apicha atmanam niyam yevam sama. So take this a habit. Samacharam niyamam iva. Take this habit to give, but don't tell that you are giving, you are giving. Tachrutva suhridastasya ramasya priyakarinaha tvaritaha shigram abhyetya kaushalyaya nyavedanam. So 4 shlokas Dasaratha talks. Basically he talks about it is your guna. Don't show your ego. Don't think that you have been crowned because of your valor. It is your guna, guna, guna. And then always give. Whether some people see you giving or people not seeing you giving, you should always keep on giving. Atha abhivadhya rajanam ratamaruhya ragavah yayau swam dhyutimam dveshma janaughai pratipujitai. So he went to his, after he had learnt what to do, tomorrow is the day it has to be crowned. So Dasaratha is going to announce it big. Rama didn't even stand. Once he said, okay, you will be made Yavaraja. That's all, the manners. He didn't ask me, okay, tomorrow. It's not like Aurangzeb grabbing things from his father. Not like that. You are going to be Yavaraja. It is because of Gunu. Okay. He didn't tell anything. Then he bowed to his father. Then he walked away. He didn't ask me, when are you going to make me Yavaraja? He didn't ask. He went away. Then te chapi paura nripater vachas tat srutva tadalabham ishtam ashu. Immediately Narendram amantriya grihani gatva devan samanarchu. So they went, all the people went home, and they said, okay, the Raja has told that Raghava will be made the Yuvaraja, but we don't know when. Hey God, make sure all the devatas are satisfied. There's no other bad deeds going to happen. Devani samanarchuhu. They were doing great pujas to their Ishta Devata. Devani archurati prahrishtaha. With so much happiness in their heart. Prahrishtaha samanarchuhu devani. Then when is it? So then he says, Gateshva atan nrupa bhuyaha paureshu saha mantribihi mantra yuktva tatas chakre nischayagnya sa nischayam nischayagnya. So Dasaratha has made his mind nischayagya. Then he once more, did I do anything wrong? Gateshu atha nripo. So once Rama left, nripaha rajaha bhuyaha again. Paureshu means jana sabi jan ko. Saha mantribihi mantra yutva. Then he again talked to people. Tatas chakre nischayagnya sa nischayam. Then he finalized. Then he says, he himself says, nobody asked. Then he says, now I'm going to give up the suspense. Swa eva pushyo bhavita. Swa means tomorrow. Swa eva pushyo bhavita. Tomorrow is going to be Pushya Nakshatra. Swa eva pushyo bhavita. Swa abhishechyastu me sutaha. That's where it is. So Rama left. Rama knew he is going to be the Yuvaraja, but he didn't ask, oh, give me the seat immediately. I got to go take the seat. He did not do. He went home. Swayeva Pushyaha Bhavita. Tomorrow is Pushya Nakshatra. Swa Abhishetyastu Me Sutaha. That day, tomorrow, I am going to crown him Yavaraja. Ramo Rajiva Tamraksho. Rama Rajiva Tamraksha. Tamrapatra means copper. His beautiful red eyes. Rama Rajiva lotus. Tamraksha. Lotus is red, so Tamra is, the red is similar to copper. So he is like having the lotus eyes similar to the, like copper lotus petals. Rama Rajiva Tamraksha Yavarajya iti Prabhu. He is going to be a Varaja, but he will be acting like a Prabhu. Because I am alive, I am not making him Chakravarti, but he is basically my heir apparent. Gateshu atan ripo bhuyaha paureshu sa mantribhi mantrayuktva tatas chakre nischayagnaha sa nischayam swayeva pushyo bhavita swa abhishetyastu me sutah Ramo Rajiva Tamraksha Yavarajya iti Prabhu. So now all the formalities are over. Tomorrow you are going to be, my son is going to be made Yavaraja. The whole thing is going to break apart. The natak is going to get much more juicy here. So now what? Kuni, Manthara is going to play her act. So now the actual act and twist of Ramayana begins. Pavamana sududu patu padara vindamulaku neenama rupamulaku nitya jaya mangalam mangalam kosalendraya maganiya gunabdaye chakravarti tanujaya sharvabhaumaya mangalam sarve jana Sukino bhavantu samasta sanmangalani santu shubham.